What's up, peoples? Damn, it's cold out there. I don't know where you are, but where I'm at, it's fucking freezing. Yesterday was even worse. I even had to cancel some jobs. And, rumble strip. I had to cancel some jobs because, I mean, when it gets so cold, like it has been, yesterday and into this morning, when it's 10 degrees outside, you can't run a pressure washer. You just freeze everything up. But anyway, I'm not like a political person. I'm really not. I don't really follow politics too much. I don't vote a lot, like, unless it's something I feel needs it. I don't know. I'm just not real big on it. Like last year, or 3 years ago, I didn't vote on the president, because I didn't like neither one of them. It's like, which one do you pick? You pick Hillary, who should have went to jail, or you pick Trump, who's not even a real politician, who's kind of like an asshole. Which brings me to the point of this entire video. I'm so sick of this impeachment bullshit, right? I really am. Like, all the money that has been wasted by Nancy Pelosi and these fucking Democrats, it's ridiculous. Like, there's real problems in this country, from homelessness to like the opiate addiction bullshit to fucking, the national debt being ridiculous and people just, the whole infrastructure of the system is just falling out. Like, so ridiculous. And it's all about corruption. And like, if they've done nothing because they didn't like the fact that he won. They've done nothing but try to get this dude out of office from day one. From Stormy Daniels to, let's try the Stormy Daniels thing. Oh, let's do the Russian collusion thing. They spend millions of dollars having what's-his-nuts from the FBI dig up as much dirt as they can on him, and he comes out with his report to nothing. Like, they were expecting this big boom. Oh, we gotcha. And Mueller report. It was fucking Mueller, that guy. And he brings it out like, yeah, sorry guys, couldn't find much. Like, everybody was waiting for the Mueller report. Watching the news, waiting for them to read it. And it disappeared like a fart in the wind. Just fucking gone. Right? So now, they got this quid pro quo bullshit. Like, it's on everything. There's no quid pro quo. Quid pro quo. What the fuck? Right? So yesterday, was it the House voted? Right? And of course, it's mostly Democrats, so it goes through. Well, now it goes to the Senate. Either that or I got it backwards. I don't know. Fuck it. See, you can tell how much I follow politics. But I do know that the next step is for this vote, right? And that, I believe it's the Senate is overrun with Republicans. And they would need a 2/3 vote favor to actually impeach. Right? Like, I see people on Twitter and Facebook like, oh yeah, he's out, they impeached him. No, fucks. Even I, who don't follow politics, know he's not impeached. It just goes to the next step. Right? So they voted like, yep, we vote to impeach him. Now it goes to the next step. And in the next step, which the Republicans aren't going to vote that, like, so when he becomes found, or I don't know, you call it not guilty, but basically acquitted, when he's acquitted of all the bullshit, right, he's still going to be president, and all you've done is waste all this time and all this money and all this bullshit for nothing once again. So what's the point? You know what this does? It makes them look weak. At least to me. I don't know, maybe not to you, or maybe not to everybody. But this makes the Democrats look weak. It makes me feel like they're like, look, we have to impeach him. Because if he's impeached, he can't run again. And they have, who do they got to go up against him? Who? Like, any of the real candidates that could maybe stand toe-to-toe with him are so buried in the pool, it's ridiculous, right? Or they don't have the money. You know, the person who knows what's really wrong with this country is riding in a cab somewhere or driving an Uber somewhere. It's not these politicians that have been sitting on Capitol Hill making millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars, sitting in a chair, writing up bills and voting for shit. Been doing it their whole lives. Their daddy was a politician. Their daddy's daddy was a politician. And being politics is the family fucking business, right? Like, if you own a business and you pass it down to your kids and they pass it down to their kids and it's been that way for generations, that's how politics has been for the last, 100 fucking years. So these people don't know how real everyday Americans live. They don't know. Like, it just drives me nuts, man. So I'm just sick of hearing about it. I'm so sick of hearing about it, I'm making a video about it, so then you people got to hear about it, and now my old lady's fucking calling me. I didn't even know where I was at, because she just called me. But anyway, this is how I ruined my deal there. To me, it seems like they're afraid they can't beat him in the 2020 election, right? Like, we're the ones that vote for the presidents, you know, the people. So if we don't like the job this guy's done for the last 4 years, and you can put somebody better up against him, we the people are the ones that should be voting whether or not he stays for another 4 years, and then he can never run for president ever again the rest of his life. And you should be up there on Capitol Hill figuring out what the real problems are with this country and fixing them, instead of trying to get rid of this guy because you hate him so much. Like, this is such a waste of your time and your effort. Like, that's not why you were voted into office by the people you're there to represent. They weren't like, hey, let me vote Nancy Pelosi into office so this bitch can do nothing but try to get rid of the next president. That's not how it, that's not why you're there. It's like every day I'm on the Twitter and fucking Facebook, and every day I'm watching the news, and every day it's this shit. Like, it's Christmas, man. Yeah, it's Christmas. I don't know. I just, you know how it is over here. I just always rant about something, bitching about shit that drives me crazy. Usually it's shit about the vape ban, right? And all these fake stories and shit that are coming out every day. They've been talking about banning it forever, and it just keeps slowing down because new research keeps coming out. Like, you guys are idiots. You guys are idiots. And they're like, well, you know, right? Then here's a good one, right? Like, this is like the last thing I'm gonna say. So they had this girl that was talking about, that came out that she got really sick with the Avali thing or whatever. She comes out like, oh, I was so addicted to vaping, and I spent the last six to 8 days in the hospital, and I feel horrible because I addicted all my friends to vaping, and I was selling it to them. What were you guys vaping? THC, illegal stuff that you shouldn't have been having. You were selling it to your friends, which means you're a drug dealer, right? And she's so courageous for coming out, trying to end the problem. So courageous. Like, you're a drug dealer, right? So if the guy that lives in the ghetto is selling crack, right, and then he gets stabbed by somebody trying to rob him, and he's in the hospital for a week recovering, and he comes out and he goes on the news, he says, yeah, I was selling crack, and I got all these people in my neighborhood addicted to crack. We need to end the crack epidemic. They're not going to call that guy a fucking hero. They're going to put him in prison. Like, what ass backwards fucking thinking is going on here? Like, oh, you're a kid. You're still a drug dealer. I sold drugs when I was a kid. If I would have got caught selling weed to all the friends in my high school and the kids in my neighborhood, they would have stuck me in jail. Maybe not real jail, but juvie. I would have got in trouble. Thank God I never got caught. Because I was stupid, just like she's stupid. But that's kind of part about being a kid, is you're fucking stupid. Right? You do dumb shit. And most of the time you don't get caught because you're that lucky. And if you do get caught, that fucking sucks because it can ruin your life. Especially nowadays. Right? Then, her fucking Twitter is the same chick where they're like, oh, she's so brave. It's full of her and her friends smoking weed, hitting bongs, and drinking alcohol. But she's a fucking hero. Get the fuck out of here. And these are the people that the government's propping up to get rid of vaping so the IQOS system can come in. So this new Halo system can come in. And they can call it something different. Right? So that way more people can smoke cigarettes. So these politicians in these states of the MSA agreement can make more money. Because that's really all it's about. Right? It's not about the youth being addicted to tobacco. Because if that's what it was, and all these kids were addicted to nicotine so bad because of Juul and this youth vaping epidemic, what do you think's going to happen when you take that shit away? They're just going to be like, oh, it's gone. I can't vape no more. No, they're going to start smoking cigarettes and finding out ways to get cigarettes. That's what they're going to do. So then there goes your cigarette sales up through the roof. Now you can pay your MSA agreement bullshit. Now you don't have to default on your bonds because now all these cigarettes are being sold. So now you're going to make that MSA money. Like, nobody sees how this really works. This is fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. The whole world's gone crazy. It really has. But anyway, I hope everybody has a good Christmas. Go watch some of my other videos. You know, I haven't made a video in probably almost 2 weeks. And I decided to make this one. I guess I have to splice it together since I got that phone call. And, you know, feel like wasting time and listen to somebody bitch about, you know, bullshit in the world. Go ahead and watch some of my other videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that other nonsense. But don't, like, I feel dirty saying that. And like, don't forget to subscribe. I need subscribers. But I was watching this video of this guy at Pig Patrol. He catches nice big fish, right? The Stash Fam or whatever. He's cool. I like watching his videos. He's got a hot old lady, I'll tell you what. But he said something like, he doesn't like saying it either, but he read somewhere that people won't just think about subscribing if you don't mention it. So I have videos that have hundreds of views, but I have like 20 subscribers. So I don't know. But yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope everybody has a good Christmas and a good New Year's. You know, maybe I'll make a video before New Year's, in between Christmas, New Year's. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll make a video tomorrow. Who knows? Who knows? You know, it's not like this is my job. I have a normal, everyday job. So I just make videos to make videos when I feel like making videos. I said videos a lot there. Ain't that weird? Anyway, don't forget to be good to yourself, the people around you. Try to be better tomorrow than what you were today. Keep pushing forward, right? Nothing's ever perfect. You'll never be perfect. No one will ever be perfect. And nothing will ever be perfect. But you can be better. And better is good. Merry Christmas.